Hi everybody, this is Liam Martin from Running Remote, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about 6 stats about remote work that you need to know if you're going to figure out 2020. Let's go. Statistic numero uno. Blueface recently ran a study and found that by 2025, remote work is going to directly compete with the in-office model. This is a very interesting study. It basically is predicting that more than 50% of all remote workers or all of workers in the United States will be working remotely by 2025. This was actually 2 years earlier than the previous study that projected that 50% of workers in the United States would work remotely by 2027. So huge trend there. It's definitely getting exciting, and that's literally in like 6 years. That's crazy. I think that that's gonna blow everybody's mind. I still don't truly believe it on my own, but time will tell. FlexJobs, which is a platform for remote work, recently stated that 66% of its respondents said that they were more productive when they were not in an office location. Also, 76% of them said there are fewer distractions outside of the office. So literally, this is reinforcing that when you're in an office, it's distraction city. When you're outside of the office, you're a lot more focused and you can actually get a lot more work done. The third remote statistic, which is particularly interesting in the enterprise world, is that AT&T recently implemented a remote work experiment. And in their experiment, they took a small percentage of their company and they made them remote. And they are reporting that they saved over $30 million just in real estate from their telework initiative. Once remote work really starts to get into the hands of the enterprise space and they understand that there's such a huge work advantage, this thing is going to absolutely blow up. So I'm so interested in looking at these initiatives and seeing how they're doing their experiments and seeing whether or not it actually produces a positive ROI from them. AT&T said that they have produced a fantastic ROI and they're going to expand out the program. In the 2017 State of Remote Work report, which was run by Buffer, I believe, they had actually found that companies that had remote workers had a 25% less turnover rate than their in-office counterparts. So literally they had a 25% higher retention rate than their in-office counterparts. I've talked about this on this YouTube channel quite a bit, but when you fire someone or someone quits, it costs on average in the United States $42,000 to be able to replace that person. And that's a lot of cash. So very exciting that it's proved again, remote employees have a much better turnover rate than their in-office counterparts. FlexJobs, again, the platform for hiring remote employees, has stated that 79% of employees said they would be more loyal to an organization if they had more work flexibility. And 32% of employees in this survey said that they left a job because they did not have the right flexibility options inside of their organization. I literally just hired someone yesterday because they would not offer this person a remote work agreement in her previous job. So this stuff is happening. If you are not implementing remote work agreements inside of your organization, your talent is going to leave and people like me are going to pick it up. So be mindful of that. And I don't think it would be fair if I put in all positive statistics for remote work. One of the most negative ones is 70% of remote workers feel left out in the workplace. So it's slower in collaboration, they feel left out of the workplace. The reason that they feel like that is because they have a dualistic model. So generally for us, when we look at those types of problems inside of remote companies, it's usually because they've got an office and they've got tertiary employees, so they don't truly have a remote first culture. So if you're going to implement remote work throughout your organization, you need to make sure that there is no office. Destroy the office completely. Once you do that, everyone will feel a lot more empowered and will feel a lot more inside of the company culture and won't feel left out of the workplace. So those are a couple statistics. This is a quick one that really kind of jumped out at me. There's tons of statistics that are coming up. I'm actually gonna link to a blog post down below so you can see all of the other statistics that we have. We put together a whole bunch of them for this particular blog post. But if you really like this video, guess what? There is a place where you can learn about all of this stuff, and it's called the Running Remote Conference. We are going to be doing the next one in Austin, Texas, April of 2020. And if you want a free ticket, here's what you've got to do. Number one, like this video. Number two, comment down below, even like Liam looks like an idiot. Number three, you've got to subscribe to this channel and you got to click the little notification bell thingy. If you do all of those things, I'm going to randomly choose someone to get a free ticket to Running Remote 2020. And if you really like these videos, go check out more. They're always down in the description below. Check them out, and hopefully you go and watch another video. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. That was really stupid. That was a really stupid outro.